Like where is this?
So everyone has a choice in what career they want to have in the future. It all depends on what influences you towards the certain career you want. So, business management, marketing, and technology. Is this your path? If you're a leader, use the internet, or really you like working with others, it is a perfect field for you. So, a computer software developer, what they do, they create apps, or pretty much anything you use on the internet that you use in your everyday life, a software developer probably made it. So the education, you need a bachelor's degree in computer science, and they like for you to have a programming background since you were like in high school maybe. So the average pay is $93,000, and you make about $44 an hour.
Now that so many of us have computers, we tend to take them for granted. We turn them on and expect them to do work perfectly. But without computer software engineers, we'd be staring at empty screens. Most of these engineers are driven by an eager desire to learn what makes the box come to life and ideas for expanding the machine's reach. Basically, software is to computers what programs are to television. Software is the content that you look at and interact with on a computer. With training at career school, college, or a manufacturer, these engineers analyze and solve programming problems and create the framework for code writers who write the tiny steps that make up a program. They may have to work evenings or weekends to meet deadlines or solve unexpected technical problems. One of the challenges for computer software engineers is to constantly update their awareness and skills. It's essential to have a strong grasp of mathematics and the ability to follow very detailed instructions. Software engineers also need old-fashioned communication skills, so they can analyze and meet the needs of today's computer users as well as the users of tomorrow.
The next career is video game designer. What they do, they develop, create, program, and design games. Their education, so they could have a high school diploma, or you can go even farther than that and get a college diploma. And your salary is the average is $54,000, but if you get a college degree in computer science, your pay could go even higher than that.
Alright. An economist would be, you would want to go into this job if you're good at working with people and good at analyzing data. Most of it, what they have to do is predict inflammation or like energy bills, just predict trends of values of things. They predict energy bills, just things like that. And a similar job would be like a budget analysis. And they usually make about, it's 101,000 annually, but other than that, internship is very helpful too. Bachelor's degree.
Discounts aren't. We're not shit outside. We're about people.
This Friday and Saturday.
You can turn it down just a little, Tony. Second half on the right.
Welcome back, people. Well, today we're going to be talking about economics. Now, firstly, what does an economist do? The basic skill of an economist is to observe, record, and predict about what can happen to the economy by analyzing and interpreting the economic trends and data. With this, they are in a better position to draw facts and figures about the economic's condition, price changes, and unemployment rates. Well, what do economists study? They study the techniques of how society uses the resources such as raw materials, land, labor, and machinery to produce and analyze the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. what kind of other roles would be performed by economists? Well, another prominent role of economists is to do constant research on minute details that could affect the economy, no matter how small those details would be. How do economists conduct research? In research, economists use a wide variety of methods like mathematical and statistical models, economics theories, practices, and so on. But in order to collect the data for conducting research, they require excellent communication skills and in-depth knowledge of research methodology and statistics. But after you're done with your course, where would you work? Economists can work in the field of banking, agriculture, finance, international trade, business, market research, mass media, consumer goods manufacturing, and so on. Besides this, economists' work includes advising on specific market events and the impact on the given economy, interpreting complex numerical and financial information, using the economic findings of a firm and predicting changes, writing various technical and non-technical reports on economic trends and forecasts, understanding various sampling techniques that can be used for survey research, and so on. Hence, there are a lot of things. Anyways, thanks for watching, and for more information, do visit indiancolleges.com.
Okay. And a business development director, what they do is pretty much just try and find ways to like expand their companies and try and get more and more customers and add on different things, whatever they can, to their business. What you make, it depends on how long you've worked there and like what field you go into. A bachelor degree is required, but it's recommended to have 5 years of marketing experience. And like what you would need to have, like the skills for this would be to be able to work well with others, and you just have to be a creative thinker to try and add on new things for your company.
Programming, BLL supports the median annual wage for computer programming was over $76,000 in 2013. Required education, certificate or associate's degree with considerable work experiences. Bachelor's degree most often required, and master's degree for some jobs. Certification, programming, certification sometimes required. Projected job growth, 8% 2012 to 2022. And medium salary is, well, in 2013 it was $76,000. I had both my parents.
So, my father's Antonio. He's a farmhand at Al Pong's dairy. He has a degree in mechanical engineering. But for his job, you only have to be at least 18, have basic math skills, learn how to fix mechanical machines. He says if you want to work here, you gotta not be afraid to get dirty. He likes working with the tractors and the cows, and he dislikes the conditions during like stormy weather or cold weather.
I interviewed my mom, and she works at Wolverton Phillips. Education degree is accounting degree. You could probably go a little more into that. Skills, talking to people, and computer skills. Salary, my parents don't like talking about that or anything. She likes working with customers, because she kind of like fills out the orders and stuff. She hates having to call for money, because there's times where people don't quite get their money right on time, so she has to call them to remind them to get it in.
Okay, and I interviewed my mom. Her name is Melissa Schaefer. She's a certified nurse aide. Her favorite part is being able to see her friends at work, because she's been working there for over 10 years, so she's gotten to know all the people there pretty much. Her least favorite part is working with people who are usually like not very cooperative. She has to like watch over all the elderly, and a lot of the time they get kind of crazy. And salary, I don't really want to say anything about pay either. And for education, they will actually provide lessons for you if you're going into that job.
So in conclusion, it's always your choice on what you choose to go into a career field. Just know that different fields give you different amounts of salary. If that matters to you, or you want to do what you love, just follow, I guess, what you're best at.
Oh, we do have it.
Alright, good job.